Today I'm going to be showing you how to get that glowy makeup look that you want for the summertime. I don't really personally love foundation, so here are the steps I like to do without having to put foundation on. So first, I will go in, like I've said before, skincare is your number one important step when it comes to makeup. If you want your skin to look glowy and fresh and help your makeup apply really well, you're going to want to go in with one of these. Obviously, it can be any serum that you have. These are just my two favorites. Then after that dries, I like to go in with moisturizer, as well as you can use any moisturizer that you want, but this has been my all-time favorite. It just really helps that moisture lock in all day. It's been my favorite for years that I've used. Okay, so recently I got the Physicians Formula Butter and Glow, where it's kind of the travel one, but I use it for every day. Another one of theirs that I like is this one as well. But we're gonna go in with this bronzer. And I like to just, after I apply my moisturizer, and I already did that off camera, so after you apply your moisturizer and your serum, go in with the bronzer stick. So I like to just apply this where I kind of want the darker spots to be. I also like to frame my nose kind of like this. And then I will go up a little under my eyelids. And I'll also take this right above my forehead because I kind of want it to go dark along this area. But I'll kind of leave almost like a triangle. I'll try not to get that spot. And then we'll go in a little under my chin. And a little under my lip. And sometimes I will add a little bit more going up. It's just kind of to your desired how much darker you want it. But I personally like to use my hands to blend everything. That's just how I always used to do it, even when I did foundation. But yeah, I just like to use my hands. You're welcome to use a brush, but I will just go up like this. And I will just do it until I get a really good blend. See, that's already giving that glow that I want. And what I like to kind of do when it comes to this part is I'll just kind of glide down a little bit just to blend that into my neck. Now I have the glowy bronzered look that I want. Sometimes, like I said, if it's not as bronzed as I want on the cheeks, we'll just go in with a little more. The look that I'm going for. Okay, next, I'm definitely a blush fan. So, I do love this blush, however, it doesn't get as dark as I want it to. So I do start with this blush at first. And I really like the sun-kissed look personally. So I will just kind of blend that out. But see how this would definitely be for something if you just kind of want like just a touch of red, pink, just like a touch of that sun-kissed look. But after this, I like to go in with, what is this? The water tint, the red one. I just think it's perfect for the look that I love, that sun-kissed look. So it will stain and it will just stay on a lot longer than most blushes. I also like to get my lips while I'm at it. I'll just do it lightly and dab just to brighten up my lips as well. We're going to go in and just kind of dab this and kind of go for that sun-kissed look. So I'll do it right above on the nose. I'll just kind of blend this out. And sometimes I like to get a little bit on my eyes. And then I'll go a little bit on my forehead if I want, and chin as well. Just to dab the extra out. If it's not to your desired liking yet, you just kind of add more till you like it. Rubbing, if it's too dark, will really help make it lighter, but if you're going for it a little darker, I would definitely dab the stain in like this. And yes, this does wash off. It just stains for a little bit, so you're welcome to use a brush, but I personally just like to use my fingers. Then I like to go in as well. Sometimes I will just leave this, but sometimes I like to go in with my pink blush as well. And we will just blend that in as well. So yes, So far, I'm definitely liking how this looks. It's looking glowy. My skin is looking healthy. It's got that sun-kissed look that I really love. So next, after I get to the desired liking of this, sometimes I like to go in with my freckle pens. So I personally have really loved these ones from Amazon. As well as the ColourPop as well. The ColourPop I've noticed makes a lot smaller freckles, so I kind of like to blend them in. These are the two shades, 1 and 2. I don't remember if they go by numbers or shades, but I use 1 and 2. And then I will like to add on freckles. Sometimes if it's too much after I realize I put them on all on, I'll just take my finger and dab them. I like to dab them anyways because it blends into your skin a lot better and makes it look a lot more natural when you blend it. So once I like how many there are, I will just dab it. And then sometimes I'll take the darker one and put a little bit of these and then blend as well. Now, like I said with the ColourPop, this one, as you can see, they're a lot tinier. So sometimes I'll just take the ColourPop and add a few really tiny ones. And that's so pretty. I really love how it turns out. The only thing, it's not very waterproof, so sometimes I will take setting powder over it. But let me go with this. I'm going to do this side and I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's set to my liking, sometimes setting powder will leave a little bit of that matte. So after you're done using your setting powder, I will use like a dewy mist. But what I like to use is this Bright and Blur because it kind of gives the pink and it doesn't, remove too much of the blush when you go over with your setting powder. So I just like to set it right after, just to help them stay a bit longer. So I'll just lightly go over with this. Okay, and once your setting powder is done, I will go in with the Milani Dewy setting powder just to give it that glow up again because it kind of matted out the areas that I used it on. Now you can leave it like that if you want because obviously it's still very glowy, but I'll just go over with this and that'll help bring that dewy glowy look that you're going for. Okay, so another thing I will add as well after, I like to go in with the CoverGirl in Plum Berry. It just kind of gives, it's not too dark, it's just kind of subtle and it makes your lips pop a little more. Okay, and then after I apply it, I will lightly dab it just to lightly blend it and it just makes the lips pop a lot more. Now you can do this a lot darker if you'd like, and this stays on for hours, so I love this brand so much. The CoverGirl lip liners, I'll forever be a fan. Okay, next I go in with my eyebrows with the ColourPop, and I just like to brush them out. Okay, and then after that, I can either I already have my eyelashes curled, but I can just curl them just to give kind of the natural glowy look, or I can do mascara. But I think I'm gonna kind of go with the natural today, and just mine are already pretty brown. So if you have blonde, you can also do brown mascara just to make it look a bit more natural as well, or leave them blonde. It's to your liking. Okay, with highlighters, I love these highlighters. I've always used highlighters no matter what makeup look, pretty much. I've always been a fan. So these two I recently got from Amazon, and I love to mix them both. They're just so beautiful. So first I like to go in with the diamond, and it just accents the blush so well because it's just kind of a pinky highlighter, and it just makes it pop a lot more. And it's just so shiny and pretty. So I also like to put that on my nose just to make my nose pop a bit more, and then on my cupid's bow, that's what it's called, but right above my lip. And then another place I like to put it as well is right above my eyebrow, or right under my eyebrows. And sometimes I'll even go in on the middle of my eye like this. And sometimes I'll just add a little more on my cheekbone, just do it to your liking. Then I like to go over it with the one in Waterlust. My bad, this one was not Diamond, it was Dazzling Haze. This one is Wonderlust. So this kind of gives just like a bluish purpley effect in a way, but so subtle, it's so pretty. So I just like to add that right on top. It's like, I love it. I love how subtle it is. And I'll put them pretty much in the same spots. Then it just really adds to that glowy look. Okay, next with the lip gloss, really do any, like, carry any light lip gloss because you already have that stain. You have the lip stain. Sometimes I just like to go with pinky gloss or just a plain one. And I'll just apply that whenever. Okay guys, and that is the finished glowing makeup routine. I hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you would change or do different or add to. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.